Hello, my name is HAPruitt, and I am the author of the Anelthalien series. And in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the Anelthalien series, specifically the special edition of the third book in the series, Water Falling. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the illustrations in the special edition of Water Falling. So first, I want to talk about why I do chapter illustrations. So, all my books, Anelthalien, Earthquaking, Water Falling, and the fourth one, and all the books after, will have chapter illustrations. At the beginning of each chapter, they have a little picture. I'll try and find you one real quick. It's not as easy as it sounds. Okay, so a little chapter picture. And it has to be black and white. I wish it could be color, but it has to be black and white because that's how the printing is. So all of my books have a chapter picture for each chapter. And in the special edition, there's 86-ish more illustrations, not counting the maps. But, okay, I said I was going to tell you why I do the chapter illustrations. So, when I was growing up and I read the Narnia books, the Chronicles of Narnia, and I saw those little chapter illustrations at the beginning of each chapter, it just made the world so much more alive. It made the world so much more vivid. It just got me into the book even more. I'm a super visual person. If you don't know already, I do my own covers. I paint the necklace. I've started doing it digitally, my name and the font, because it shows up better on the book cover. But I used to paint the font. I do all kinds of visual art, painting, drawing, all that. I love art. Art is my thing. Even more than writing. Yeah. Anyway, so I love the illustrations. I'm super visual. I love doing the illustrations. I just love drawing them. And so I thought, because of how much greater it made the experience for me when I was growing up and I read the Narnia series, and it was like one of the only books with the chapter pictures, and I just loved it so much, and it just made the world vivid and real and wonderful. And so I wanted to do that too. I wanted to make Anelthalien real and vivid to people. Anelthalien is like the Chronicles of Narnia because it's this portal fantasy where the characters go to a different world, and there's a god character. And how the god character shows up is a lot like Aslan. Like, not much and not a lot, but like when he comes, it's like, wow. Yeah, and so it has a lot like Narnia, but it also has it's something different too. The Anelthalien series is different too. The characters that go to Anelthalien are older. In Narnia, they're children. In Anelthalien, they're teenagers. A wide variety from 13 to 18. There's only 4, but there's wide variety. But yeah, so I wanted to mimic the things of my childhood reading that made reading so wonderful for me. So that's one of the things I did. Okay, so that's why I include the chapter illustrations. And second, in this video, I want to say, how in the world did I come up with 86 more illustrations to put in the special edition? I'm holding the special edition. It's hardback. It's super thick. It has over 100 pages of bonus content. Please don't touch that. Please don't touch that. Thank you. My child is touching the tripod, and he should not. But he listened. Okay, he's over there now. Okay, so how did I come up with 86 more illustrations to put in this book? So, as I write in my notebooks, I draw in the margins. And so that's a majority of the pictures in here. I just draw little pictures of the characters as I write the characters. Like, I want to draw a picture of the character. As I come to buildings, I'll draw pictures of buildings. As I come to objects, I'll draw pictures of the objects. I just draw in the margins of my notebooks a bunch to help me visualize, because I think it's fun, because I want to, for lots of reasons. I draw in the margins as I write, and so that is a lot of the pictures in the special edition of directly from my notebook. You can, when you read them, you can see like my handwriting below the picture, so you can see like how it is in my notebook. I think it's really cool like that. Also, I draw the parts I love, not necessarily in my writing notebook, but just, please don't touch that. Please don't touch that. But sometimes I just, nope. Please don't touch that, okay? But sometimes I love a scene or a character or something so much, I'll just get a different piece of paper and I'll just want to draw it. And it won't always make it in the book. Sometimes it will become a chapter picture, sometimes it won't. Sometimes, okay, that's a different point. But I just like to draw, and so I draw things, and I included those things too in here. The point that I was going to get to in the middle of that point was that sometimes the chapter pictures have an evolution to them. I'll draw a really horrible picture in my margins, like, this is the scene in my head, and then like, I'll be like, no, that doesn't quite fit, and I'll draw another picture, and then I'll draw another picture, and another picture, and another picture, and I'll draw several pictures before I get to the actual illustration itself. And so some of the pictures that are part of the 86 extra illustrations are that, me showing you this, I went from here to here. I don't ever have like a long series, but sometimes there are like 2 or 3 to show you starting point, middle point, this is the actual thing I ended up with. Because it's kind of cool to watch the evolution of a drawing develop and how the starting point looks so different from the end point. Some illustration. Okay, I just told you that. And a few are my process or just me being funny. I think I'm funny sometimes. In my manuscript for Water Falling, I drew a couple pictures of me just like having fun. In one part, Tad says something about zombie cows, and so I drew a zombie cow. That's one of the illustrations in the special edition. Things like that. And my process, I took a picture of how organized I do things, and there's a couple pictures in there of me showing this is how I keep track of my chapters, and there's like arrows drawn all over it. It's just crazy. And so you can like see my process too, not just the drawing, what I draw, but the process of me developing this book into a book, how it's like crazy and weird. Yeah, so that's how I came up with a bunch of, oh, and character profiles. I did character profiles in the special edition, and so I drew the 4 main characters plus some other important characters. Oh no! Oh, I bent my book and I dropped my notebook. Anyway, so I drew the 4 main characters and other important characters, won't go into that for spoilers. And I did them in like a little police lineup, and then I did individuals of them. So those are some of the pictures. So that's how I came up with all those extra illustrations. The regular paperback of Water Falling has 21 chapter illustrations, plus I draw the cover, plus I draw the chapter break symbol, and plus I draw the title page font. So those are all my drawings. And the special edition has 86 extra illustrations. Eldon, stop. And so now I'm going to show you in a little video some of the color illustrations that are in the book, whether you buy the paperback or the special edition, that are the chapter pictures. But in the book they are not color, but I wanted to show you some in color because they're really cool and I want to show them off. And this is my first video I made in Canva. And so it like does this weird blinking thing in the background. Just saying that because some people have problems with that and that can cause them real bad problems. I'm going to try and fix it, but I don't think I'll have time. So just warning you, if that bothers you, you may not want to watch it. It's just like 5 little blinky things. So here are those pictures. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're excited about Water Falling. Water Falling, Anelthalien, the first book, Earthquaking, the second book, and Water Falling are all available on Amazon to buy. The first book and the third book are in hardback. The second book is not. Sorry. Just happened that way. But please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please comment. Did you enjoy watching this? Would you like to see more drawings in my 4th book's special edition? Would you like to see more drawings on here? Would you like me to talk about my drawing process and how I come up with drawings and all that? Anything you want to comment. And please share this video. And I do have some other videos about my drawings in my other books, and so I'll link those down below so you can watch more about drawing and my illustrations if you want to. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye. If you want to know more about Anelthalien or HAPruitt, please follow me on Instagram at HAPruitt. You can find me on Amazon as an Amazon author, HAPruitt. Please watch my YouTube channel and all my cool videos on my channel, HAPruitt Anelthalien. You can find me on the Facebook page, HAPruitt Anelthalien. You can follow me on Goodreads by the name HAPruitt and the book Anelthalien, or you can go to my website where so much cool stuff about Anelthalien is. The website is hapruitt.com. And then I did individuals of them. So those are some of the pictures, and they're really cool. Oh, there it goes. Eldon, baby.